Hi everyone, welcome to Everyday, your daily stop for virtual reality content. I am D, and I am excited because this is episode 100. That's right, 100 videos in 100 days, and I did a whole bunch of short demos from the indie developer community. This is my third long-term Let's Play that I'm working on. I did all of Portal, the original Portal, all of Half-Life 2, and now I'm working on Dishonored, and I hope in the next 100 videos to feature a lot more cool demos that are really innovative, to feature even more long games. Hopefully there are going to be some more native titles for the Rift coming out at some point, and more news and discussion and technical explanations and development, just anything that I can think of. I'm hopefully also going to be exploring more devices, and speaking of which, I am also excited because I got my hands on the Leap Motion. So the Leap Motion, it looks like a little USB stick hooked up by a USB cable to your PC. But what it actually is an infrared camera and infrared light. It's kind of like a Kinect. So you put it down on your desk, it shines upwards with its infrared light. It can see your hands above it, and it can track their motion in the space above it with a fair amount of precision. It can track each of your fingers, your hand positions in that space, and their orientation. Now, the problem with it is it can't handle occlusion very well, so if you put your fingers like this, it can't see them because they're on the other side of your hand. And it has a limited range, so if I put my hands like out here, it can no longer track them. So, I'll show you more about the Leap Motion in a future video, but I am definitely excited about exploring VR input peripherals and what they're capable of and reviewing them for you guys. So, that's the Leap Motion. What I'm not so excited about is yesterday I did episode 99, which was Private Eye. Private Eye is a short demo in which you look around with binoculars from your high-rise apartment building and try to solve crimes. And I uploaded it, and YouTube was like, yeah, I need to queue that and process it for a while. I'm like, okay, YouTube, whatever. And then like 4 hours later, it's like, yeah, I couldn't convert it. Sorry, try again. I'm like, screw you, YouTube. So I'm going to try and get episode 99 and 100 up this evening, and we'll see how that goes. Now, getting into the game. So when I last left off in Dishonored, I was in the Hound Pits pub. I had met my new allies. I had gotten my new weapons, my crossbow. I had gone to bed in my nice cozy little bed. Everything seemed happy. And then I woke up in some crazy ass dream world called the Void. And I met a dude called the Outsider. And the Outsider gave me a tattoo on my hand, which somehow gave me the ability to teleport. And he also gave me this creepy beating heart that tells me where runes are hidden in the world. So that's where I am right now. I am just waking up from that crazy dream, and I'm going to see what happens next. Without further ado, let's get back into Dishonored. Alright, here I am where I left off. So I'm actually going back a little bit to where I got the rune. And when I got the rune, it offered me some upgrades for my powers. And I'm going to opt to choose Dark Vision because, as someone noted in the comments, that will allow me to see enemies through walls. Yep, so it says see in the dark and see living beings through walls, including their fields of vision. Representations of the sounds that you make are also visible. So that sounds like it'll really help me to be a little bit more sneaky. So let's give that a shot. Do you want to buy this power for 1 rune? Yes, I do. Alright. Power, Dark Vision. Press right to see in the dark and to reveal living beings through solid walls. You can also see their fields of view, as well as a visual representation of the sounds you make. Level 2 shows you important items through walls like security devices, weapons, ammo, coins, keys, or traps. So I just have level 1. That'll let me see enemies through walls, and it'll let me see the sounds I make. So let us continue. And what else can I do here? I think I'm done, so I'm going to exit.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
The Outsider is going to be watching me. And why did he give his gifts to the bad guys? Was he the one who did that? It must have been. I think he's the only one who can do that. Anyway, I'm back in my pub now. I'm going to wake up in my bed. Ugh. Oh my god, what a dream. Oh god, I still have the tattoo. It wasn't a dream. It wasn't a dream. Okay. What is that? Why do I hear this ringing in my ears, and I hear, what's that off to the side? It says press J to read my journal. And I hear some kind of speaker announcing things? What is going on? Mystical whale artifact? What? It says there's a rune nearby. Whoa, what's going on? Bone charms. Bone charms provide small supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit. By default, you can activate up to 3 bone charms at once in the bone charms section of the journal. Okay. The Journal of Granny Rags. The Journal of Granny Rags. Excerpt from the Ramblings of a Street Denizen. Of course I'll tell you, dearie. I won't keep any secrets from you in the end. All the dreary days of my life are like the windows of a house. From the kitchen, I can see out into the garden, where the leaves and stalks are brown and bug-eaten. You can see a little lump of dirt where something was wrapped in a blanket and laid to rest along the rows of twisting vines. The front room looks out into the street, where the neighbors are all setting fire to their homes, barricading themselves inside. Warm and snug, dearie. Don't forget about the bedroom, either. It sees into a dreary alley where hooligans are playing a game with an old man. The first 2 are hitting him with sticks, and the girl with them is kicking at his dry old ribs. Oh, to have those bones, to boil them in a pot. This is a creepy guy. No one lives in my house anymore, dearie. No one you'd want to meet. When I lived there with my husband, we were fine people. Vera more, everyone would say. Your house is as grand as Boyle Manor. Better even. Your dinners are lavish, and your parties are the best. When that young Sokolov came to paint my portrait, I was nearly still in my prime. Radiant, he said, and he was just barely a man. So young, painting all the best people across the land. Everyone wanted a portrait by his hand, all my friends. I was the only one, dearie, wet with his paint, glistening on the canvas for a pretty coin. But it wasn't all parties and paintings. My husband and I weren't always at home, no. We traveled together, he and I, to the far ends of the Isles, beyond even, all the way to the red cliffs of Pandyssia, to dig in the rock and crawl through the caves, holding up candles and squinting at the walls. Many precious things we came upon, but none so precious as the boy with the black eyes, dearie. All those marks and bones, carved so deep and polished so bright. I brought the old bones home, hid them from my dear husband. Then I learned to boil them and carve them myself. They made such good presents, dearie. The little mute boy took them home. He loved them so. All the time he came back with new bones for me, holding them up so I could see it in his eyes, even though his tongue was still. Granny, his eyes would say to me, "Carve these bones for me. Make me another present." And he went so far, all the way to Dunwall Tower, the royal headsman himself now. My little mute boy and his shiny, shiny sword. Better bones were what I needed, you see. Better bones to carve and polish, scrape and gleam. My dear old husband was always tired. I made him soup, and then he was sick. Better bones was all. For my little mute boy, carved in the name of the one with the black eyes. And after my husband was gone, given away as birthday gifts, I didn't want to live there anymore. So now I'm old and don't have many to give my presents to. It's sifting through the garbage for Granny Rags and feeding the little birdies that gather at my feet. No one wants to have tea, dearie, especially those rude louts on Bottle Street. Slackjaw and his boys, always meddling with an old woman just trying to make her way. In the end, we'll be together with him, you and me in the dreary night, with stars above and below, and always the one with the black eyes, dearie. Well, that was an interesting account. Apparently she cooked her husband and made him into bone charms? So did I just, like, take pieces of her husband and like, wear them? Sure, why not? You know, do what you gotta do. Mystical wolfhound artifact. Oh, more bone charms. What do I do with these? How do I use them? I don't know how to use the bone charms. Hit J to equip. Okay, J. Alright, I'm in edge peak mode. How do I use the bone charms? Bone charms. Let's see. Fire water. Damage from exposure. Okay, fire water is shot whiskey bottles explode with greater intensity. Blast resistant. Damage from explosions is reduced. Fencer. Wins sword versus sword contest more frequently. Gutter feast. White rats can be consumed for mana. That's kind of terrifying. And white rat's friend. White rats won't attack you. I like the sound of that. Okay. And I like the idea of eating rats to gain mana. And can I just have all of these? I have 5 bone charms. Sure, why not? Let's have them all. I can remove them too? Okay. Okay, so I can put them on, I can remove them. And I guess I'm going to have more things here eventually than I have bone charms, and I will have to pick and choose which ones I want. But for now, I get them all. So, that's fine. So, it says there's more bone charms to pick up, so I need to equip my heart. Where's my heart? That's my crossbow. That's my blink ability. That's the heart. There's a rune here. This heart is super creepy. Just look at this place. This whole scenery is so beautiful out here. Okay. Looks like the heart is in there. Can I just jump down? I feel like I can just jump down. Whee! Ow! Okay. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I did. Need the heart. Need to go find the heart. It's over this way. Okay. Is it in the water? Where am I going? I have no idea. Jumping in the water. And I'm swimming. Okay, the heart. Ah! I hate swimming. I see it. I see it. I wonder if I could pick this up without the heart, or if I had to get the heart first. In any case, I see the rune. Ah! Stop it. Stop screwing around and pick up the rune. Pick it up. There we go. I got it. Play your way powers. The powers you obtain from runes can be used creatively to defeat enemies or move through the environment. Blink from roof to roof, possess rats and fish, or slow time before rushing a group of enemies. I get the idea. Okay. So, I got the rune. And I don't think the heart has anything else to show me. Oh, it's showing me bone charms. Okay. I could always use more bone charms. Let's get out of this water. Ah. Ah, the water hurts my head. Hurts my face. Get me out of this water. Is there like a sewer pipe? Can I go in that sewer pipe? Ow. Did something hurt me? Ow, something is hurting me. I need to get out of here. What is hurting me? Are there something trying to eat me? Also, I just realized I was still in edge peak mode. Oops. Okay. Was something trying to eat me there? I have no idea what's going on. But I was getting hurt. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to switch to my some other ability. So I have a new rune, so I should use it. I'm going to keep the heart out for a bit. Let's see. Go into J to visit my journal. And I'm going to go to my runes. Powers. Okay. So I need to pick a power to upgrade. Can I upgrade this one? I think I need more runes to upgrade a power. Which one of these can I get? Can I get this one? Okay, so some of them must require multiple runes. Like, I don't think I can get this one. Because, okay, cost 2 runes. You have 1 rune. What's the cost to upgrade this? To upgrade Blink. You have 1 rune. Cost 3 runes to upgrade Blink. Okay, I'm going to hold on to the rune I have. And again, I will let you guys give me advice about what powers I should be saving up for. What powers I should be spending my runes on. And I will take your advice. For now, I am going to blink back over to here. I really like the blink ability. It is super cool. I can get up on top of things. I could get up there if I wanted. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go up there. See what's up here. Is this where I came out? I think it is.
Attention Dunwall citizens. River traffic is forbidden from landing in the Distillery District due to risk of
Lit me on the White
contact.
Cliff. I'm not going to read that right now.
Violators will be taken to the Flooded District for treatment and rehabilitation.
I keep forgetting to come out of Edge Peak mode when I finish using my subscreen. I don't notice for a little while. Okay, where can I go next? Okay, I'm supposed to go see Admiral Havelock now, apparently. But wasn't there more bone runes to pick up? I want to find all the bone runes. Where are the bone runes? Show me where the bone runes are. Okay, there's something in the edge of my vision that looks like bone runes. Yeah, bone charm this way. It's up there? How do I get up there? They're above my head?
Space for Samuel then?
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
Good day, Master Corvo.
Hi, Cecilia. Hey, where did Lydia go? Okay, so obviously the bone charms are upstairs. They're not going to be in there. I'm going to put my sword away. Oh wait, that put the heart away too. I want to keep that out. Okay, so I have to have my sword and my heart out at the same time. Okay, I'm getting closer to the bone charms now. I believe they are up here on the highest floor. Oh, they're really close now. Really close. Okay, I'm back up in my room, and this table is just covered in bone charms. Look at all this. Mystical fish. Bone charm, pouch. Another bone charm. How many are they going to give me? I have like 10. Field survey notes, the Royal Spy. Okay, I'll read it. Excerpt from the personal memoirs of Hiram Burroughs, dated several years earlier. This is the 4th day, month of high cold. Progress continues on the suppression of gang activity in the Distillery District, but more slowly than I'd expected. The ruffians operating there have been cunning, I'll grant them that, but it's only a matter of time. I'll see their leaders flogged in public and sent beneath the Royal Executioner's blade. If I had my way, that mute bastard would be working night and day, removing the heads that need removing. Internally, the Empress does not seem pleased with my investigations. It seems that it is beyond her thinking, against her very nature as a trusting person, to believe that traitors move among us. But I know they do. They must. My Jessamine would rather spend her time with the Royal Protector. At least he's likely to stop any immediate threat to her safety. But a strong arm is not what's needed against those who would undermine us. How will Corvo's sword stop a poisoned wineglass or an explosive delivered by courier? It will not. There are many threats around us. threats requiring meticulous efforts to police. Young Lady Emily is undisciplined, I'm afraid. Here within Dunwall Tower, she receives instruction from the finest tutors known in the Isles, yet her mother spoils her, and she spends most of her time lost in imagination, wasting her time drawing, or asking Corvo to teach her to fight with wooden sticks. The girl might rule the Empire someday. Every moment spent at play is a moment wasted. Shoring up security for the main gate leading into Dunwall Tower has been another pet project of late. To think that back in his day, Emperor Kaldwin left it open to the public during the day, allowing anyone to come and go as they pleased. If it were up to me, I'd seal off access to the streets entirely, but the Empress won't hear of it. The water lock is much easier to protect, and if it were the only way into the tower, traffic in and out would be greatly reduced. Someday, the wrong person is going to slip in and we'll suffer for it, mark my words. No amount of security is excessive when it comes to protecting heads of state. The Empress also disapproves of my plans for the Sokolov devices. Sokolov himself has no interest in security, of course, but he's vain and therefore keen to see his inventions deployed in any fashion. This wall of light he's been tinkering with has promise. In any case, at least I was able to convince the Empress to upgrade the pistols carried by the officers of the watch. Why do I worry so when no one else seems to care? If I ever fall asleep, will it all sink into the ocean? Will the rough things clamber over the walls and fill themselves on our flesh? This is what I see in the same dream several times each month. If only I had more say in things, more authority, I could protect us all. Perhaps I have been working too hard. Dinner and an evening of conversation with a certain lady of refinement might be in order. Perhaps somewhere nice in the estate district. Hiram Burroughs, Royal Spy Master. So, he's the bastard who had the Empress murdered. Apparently he was not so fond of protecting her in the end. He got a little bit obsessed. Mystical rat artifact! I don't know what those do, but I must have them all. There's another bone charm. Why didn't I pick up all the bone charms while I was here? I just left them behind. Ooh, a pouch. Okay, I'm not going to read that right now. I've done enough reading. And let's see what else I can do here. I think I need to go down and visit Admiral Havelock. I want to try this dark vision ability. So I think if I just kind of right-click. Whoa! Oh god, this is horrible. This is so bad. This is viewing a totally different thing in each eye. I can see people down there. Okay, I'm just going to close one eye whenever I use this ability. That is the only thing I can do. Does this use up mana as long as it's activated? I assume so. Okay, I am viewing this with my right eye only right now. This game apparently does something terrible when you activate this ability to stereoscopic vision. Okay, I think I ran out of mana there. Okay, I will have to keep that in mind. Let me switch to another ability. Actually, I'm just going to put things away. There we go. I love that move when he puts that thing away. Okay.
Well, let's get down to it.
Alright.
First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece.
Go on.
Tonight,
I like the sound of
High
this.
Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you.
I will. I'm going to assassinate the High Overseer.
A former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us. And if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a
Very
master
well.
strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hound Pits.
Okay, is that like an optional task to rescue the previous overseer? Hey, Cecilia.
Lydia and I trade chores sometimes, and I'm starting to think I never come out ahead. She's a smart one.
Did she just like keep walking away while she was talking to me? Hey, Lydia.
I had a sailor for a boyfriend once. He thought he'd strike gold digging in the Pandician cliffs. They found his ship drifting empty.
Man. Well, that's sad. Alright. Well, I have explored many things today. I picked up a new rune. I picked up a bunch of bone fragments. I'm gonna go see Samuel now. This scenery is just so beautiful out here. Oh, hey.
Oh. Corvo.
What's up?
Hello. I'm Callista.
Hi, Callista.
I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer.
Yep.
That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kurnow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
I will do my best, but no promises, but I will do my best. My main job here is to assassinate, though. That is what I do as an assassin. Hey, Samuel, what's up?
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into the Overseer's nest. I'd recommend going with the best gear you can get together.
That is a reasonable recommendation. I will go see Piero. See if he has anything for me. Hey, you're not gonna talk to me? You have nothing to say to me? Fine. Let's go see Piero. He's gonna be upstairs. What's up, Piero?
What can I do for you?
Let's talk about upgrades. Alright, edge peak mode. Do I need crossbow bolts? Holy shit, I have 2,700 coins all of a sudden? I might as well fill up on these. Okay. Alright, I'm full on those. Gonna fill up on these too. Where did I get all these coins? I must have just ransacked all the coins in the inn. Need more bullets. Alright. Looking good. Do I need spring razors? I have one of them. I'm just gonna hold the... Whoa, I can buy runes? I can just buy runes? Why does he have runes? Holy balls. Okay. Grenades. I should have at least one grenade. So I can try it out. Some spiritual remedy. I have one of those. So a rewire tool. So I think my mana heals over time. So I don't think I'll need this as long as I have time to rest. I don't know if I'll need more rewire tools. That might be handy if I run into security systems. So I'll buy a couple more of those. And I will buy one rune. Just one rune. Oh, he only had one. So that was the only one I could buy. So yeah, I guess I was supposed to buy that one. And I believe I'm ready to go. Yep. Nothing more I want to buy right here, right now. You guys let me know if I bought the wrong things. But I think it'll be handy to have some bullets just in case I need to take people out at a distance, likewise with the crossbow bolts. And the sleep darts especially, since I actually want to kill less people. Alright. And I have my 2 runes now. So I'll be able to get a lot of the upgrades, actually. So let me know which of the upgrades I can get for 2 runes that are good. Or I might save up for another one.
Just give the signal.
The signal? I tell you what. When we start the next episode, I will get on the boat with Samuel, and we will make our way to the distillery district. So that's all for today. I will be resuming Dishonored the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow is a short demo. So everybody have a great every day.